Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekly love reading for the week of June 9th to the 15th. Leo, keep in mind that time is fluid. This is your channel. Stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So let's see what your overall energy is here. Leo, you have sexual freedom. All right, so a spark is about to fly between you and someone this week. This is a really strong card that indicates extreme chemistry, the need and the want to be close. Let's see, you also have emotional freedom. Would you look at that? Double energy of freedom. So it looks like there is a beautiful energy coming to your romantic love life this week here, Leo. And I'm really loving the way it's starting out. The fact that you have freedom both coming through in these theme cards for your reading. You are free to be yourself in this connection. You are free to show more of yourself in all ways, shapes, and forms. And I feel like there could be a sense of just really getting closer to somebody, not only just on a physical level, but an emotional level. So let's see what else you got going on from the Mystic Moon Oracle. And you have awakening. Okay. Leo, get ready. Your love life is definitely doing something this week that feels very, freedom is one of the highest forms of feel good energy. So when you get that in romantic love life, that's like a rare thing to receive. So really pay attention to what's going on this week. You have destruction. There you go. And conclusion. Oh my gosh. So the fact that you have, first of all, I already connected awakening to destruction. I could have predicted that conclusion would come out because awakening is here. Now, the fact that you have awakening, destruction, and conclusion, there is a really strong indication if you are connecting to somebody or have been connecting to somebody or kind of been connecting to somebody or whatever way, shape, or form who could be present at the moment for you in love this week or around this time. I feel like this individual could be realizing their own self-destructive energy that they have either with themselves and with the connection with love. And I feel like there could be a really large sense of somebody understanding what needs to shift inside of themselves for like all of their relationships to get better. Now, this could be a mutual thing that's happening as well because you have freedom here twice. You may be going through this process at the same time that somebody else is. And I get somebody like having some epiphany moments about this connection, epiphany moments about themselves, possibly through connecting with you. And I feel like this is a really nice energy. If you are connecting to somebody like in a relationship and you two have just been butting heads forever, there could be a strong finality and a really strong sense of freedom and so much movement towards new energy for the two of you. It's really beautiful to see the way it comes through in the spread. And as well as if you are connecting to somebody on a regular level, maybe not in a relationship, I feel like somebody is having a clarity moment. Somebody is awakening to why or how things go wrong, either within or externally and or both. So if you've been dealing with somebody that is, for some reason, I'm not sure if there's been conversation about this, but I'm feeling some type of conversation vibe where this type of energy gives me somebody saying like, oh, I finally understand something. It's like somebody's finally understanding something that either they've been doing or they've been allowing or all of it, There's infinite things that you could be discovering here. So let's see I'm going right to the tarot theme cards because Leo, things are happening and we need to know. I want the specifics right away. First card out is embrace with the world. Yes, there is a completion to a cycle that is freeing a connection, freeing your energy. Wow, this is so beautiful. A lot of you have never felt this way with this person or have never felt this way with love before in general. We have release with death and we have trust with the Fool. All three major arcanas. I could feel it. I could feel it while I'm reading that this energy is intense. You're right away with these two cards. That's crazy that you have all three major arcanas here. You have the World, you have Death, and you have the Fool. So the World is all about completion of the cycle, embracing what you've learned through the cycle, what you've learned through this level, either with this partner or in solitude. And you see how this energy has their arms out. They're ready for that new beginning. You literally have the last card of the major arcana and the very first one of the major arcana. And the first one's following the last. So there is a huge transformation. Things will no longer be the same, either for your love life or for this connection. And I feel like it's super positive no matter what. You have a flyer here, Two of Wands on the World. Wow. Wow. If you connect with somebody new to this week, there could be like a awakening moment where you and this person just click and have chemistry so strongly, or there's just so much synchronization and connections and serendipitous moments that other endings and transformations or difficulties start making sense to you. On the Death card, we have the Two of Swords. Yes, things are going to start making sense. 2-2. And on the Fool, we have another Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this reading got something. If you're here watching this, your advice is the Six of Swords and your outcome is the Five of Cups. Yeah, so there is going to be a huge sense of relief here for you, and it comes with you making a divine decision to allow emotional freedom, physical freedom, and true connection to happen. So whether that's you forgiving something that happened, or forgiving something that somebody did, or forgiving some place somebody was at in their life, and or fully saying, I know I'm good enough for something better, and truly making the decision to set yourself up for a new path with somebody that you have not met yet. Because I feel like this energy is so broad and so strong. And, you know, there's so many Leos out there. There's no way each and every one of you are in a romantic relationship. There's no way each and every one of you are in solitude. And there's no way that each and every one of you isn't dating. So bear with me as you get all these messages here. Your advice being the Six of Swords, being like, move your energy. If you've been stagnant, if you have been in a position of tension or frustration or not really wanting to heal, always butting heads, always feeling defeated, or always feeling the need to excuse yourself or look for one thing and being like, and that's why, or this, that, and the other. There is a sense of you going into a pessimism, or being in pessimism, to moving into optimism about a connection, about your love life and romantic energy in general, with the Five of Cups being your outcome. This is that energy of being disappointed, but those two cups are still standing. There is still energy of creation. There is still more out there. So, and there's also limitless possibilities, you know, because I won't write people off that they can't change, you know. I've seen people change in life, and maybe it's something that's rare, but it's possible. Even if whatever age you may feel like you are, or at whatever level or part of your journey you're in, love will always find a way. And I feel like love is finding a way here, or at least it's trying to find a way in your life. But you have 2-2-2 here. So that's an indication of paying attention to the people around you currently and new ones coming in. So let's clarify this. On the Two of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man. Because this is something that you have to allow. You have to be open to. On the Six of Swords, as your advice, we have the Knight of Cups. They're saying move towards this lover. They're saying move towards this person who wants to pursue you or court you. There could be even movement in the sense of if there's long distance here, or if there is some type of like, Six of Swords would be a card that could indicate like being in a car in like modern day world. Knight of Cups with your advice. And your outcome, 5 of Cups to the Hermit. Yeah. Your outcome is like figuring out why your energy perceives love or people romantically in a certain way. Clarified with the 10 of Swords. Beautiful. Putting an end to it. 7 of Cups. Opening up that sense of possibility for Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles. Feeling stable. Male or female, it doesn't matter. And that's why your reading started out with these freedom cards. Because it's not necessarily about always what somebody looks like, what somebody brings to the table, this, that, and the other. It matters what type of energy people hold and what energy you feel around people. If you feel like you can't be yourself, Queen of Pentacles, in a sense of feeling grounded and stable and open to continuously creating of what you have created, then the energy is going to be up in the air of the connection in general. If you don't feel stability or security with a person, if they didn't create that space or you didn't create that space or it was a mutual, there's a sense of moving into where a romantic connection, there is a safe space created between you and another here. But there is a big energy like of you allowing that. It's like somebody either like wants to be your safe space or they look at you as that, or, and like there's like figuring out of things where you're having awakenings, they're having awakenings. So I feel like this is a very broad energy. And I feel like this is a very happenings energy. Because you have number 12 on the 2 of Pentacles here. And your outcome being the 7 of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. That is daydreaming all different possibilities. That's like fantasizing what something could be. And it's almost like your outcome is giving you a non-delusional sense of fantasization because this is what this person is presenting to you, if you want to allow it. But pay attention for this Knight of Cups. Somebody definitely wants to show you that they care, that they're interested. That's literally your advice, is to pay attention to this energy that is coming your way. There's symbolism of flowers or symbolism of like a sound bowl, like picnic area, white horse, tattoos. What else we got here? Like a little love letter, grapes, wine. Yeah. So they're really giving you the indication to follow that for whatever reason it deems to be. Because it's going to make you feel more stable within self no matter what. Like I said, male or female, doesn't matter. And I feel like it's going to be a nice energy for you to explore and to re-explore. So if you're in a relationship and you've just kind of like been just really like non-forgiving to your person, or just like, no, 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 there could be a sense of like, you know what, actually, I do want to have some love with this individual. I don't want to always be fighting with them. Some of you may be figuring out about love in general with destruction here and having the Hanged Man. There is not only reflection happening from the other, but there's reflection happening within you. And they're the catalyst for it. So, Leo, pay attention. Because you do have the Knight of Cups. Now, your stories are going to be different. You may be in a relationship, dating, or you have somebody on your mind when you're listening to this, and or totally new energy. Be open. Your advice is being open. So, pay attention in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart. We have, you have a lot of them in your arcanas here. You have Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, the World here with fixed sign energy. That's you, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. So let's look into it, Leo. Each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. We have Aries with I am not available and the 4 of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a stubborn Aries around this time, where they are acting in a way where they feel like it has to be their call with the Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, this is, you could be dealing with a Aries who's slightly like contradictive or hypocritical. It's like they feel like they have no time, or like they say they have no time, but here they are with the Ace of Wands, reaching out or making you some offer or coming up with an idea for the two of you. So Could be dealing with an Aries who doesn't make sense. That gives me a strong indication of like, hey, this has to happen on my time. Taurus, or like when time's good for them. I hope that you can forgive me one day, and the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like Taurus is actually working on presenting you something of some type of offer, or they're trying to figure out something that you two can do together, or figuring it out a way to apologize and take accountability. They are hoping for your forgiveness for whatever reason why, whether it's minimal or a big thing. And with the 8 of Pentacles, they are working on themselves, and they're also wanting to put effort into this connection. We have Gemini. I wish things could be different, and the Death card. Things may have ended between you and a Gemini, and they wish that things didn't end between the two of you. Very straightforward there. Others of you, things could have taken a turn. Things may have changed, and they wish that things didn't. Yeah, there could have been strong difficulty in a connection with a Gemini, and they wish things could be healed. Will they attempt to do so? Nah, let's see. 10 of Pentacles. They might. All right, next up is Cancer with I love you and the 5 of Swords. So Cancer could be one of these energies that you just feel like you're going back and forth with, feeling like you're butting heads with, feeling like you two are like going around in circles. This would be an energy that kind of connects to this reading. It's like focus on the love, give up the drama, and just see where you two can move from there. That's at least what Cancer wants to do. We have Leo towards you, Leo. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Leo feels like possibly you were using them for whatever reason why, to distract you from something else. Queen of Pentacles here, they're trying to keep themselves stable and focus on what they already have, focus on their own energy, and the 6 of Cups. That may feel like fellow Leo is being distant towards you because they may be focusing very strongly on themselves this week. You may be doing that. You are Leo. Next up is Virgo. I'm so attracted to you and the Hanged Man. So Virgo doesn't really know what to do with their attraction. They feel highly strong chemistry towards you, and they don't really know how to express that. But the Hanged Man to the Ace of Swords shows that there could be a possibility that a Virgo figures out in their own Virgo way how to express that they're attracted to you. It might not be very emotional, but it might be nice to hear it and feel the freedom to exchange it back and how you feel. All right, Libra, you don't know how hard it was to let you go, and the 10 of Wands. So Libra feels like this connection was very burdensome on them. It could have been a heavy weight for you to carry as well, something that was very dramatic and hard to deal with, the Star. Libra's indicating it was hard to let you go, but they are trying to focus as best as they possibly can on their healing. Some of you, if you're in a relationship with one, you two could be attempting to heal together. If in solitude, it could be more of an independent thing this week. All right. Scorpio, I want to tell you how I feel, and the Fool. Ooh, this goes to the connection, the reading as well. Scorpio, they want to express how they feel towards you. They want to take a risk on opening up their heart to you, and they're going to tell you something that they've been wanting to tell you and create a space where hopefully you feel open enough to express how you feel towards them. Could be a new Scorpio you're connecting with, or you may meet a new one and they're expressive or decide to be. All right, Sagittarius, I will wait for a sign from you, and the 3 of Wands. Oh, yeah, Sagittarius is definitely waiting for a sign from you. They're anticipating something from you, actually. Magician, possibly even a Sagittarius is manifesting you. I feel like Sagittarius wants something out of you, and they're waiting for the great moment to receive it. So if you're around a Sagittarius, they may be, like, trying to figure out a moment to, like, say something to you, or bring about a specific idea. Others of you, you could be thinking about a Sagittarius, and I feel like it's because they're like trying to like manifest you or attract you back in. Or attract you in general. Capricorn. I know I messed up everything, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, could be hearing from a Capricorn somewhat of an apology. It doesn't have to be. They could be reaching out to you in a way of asking you to get together, asking to see you, rebuild with you, or just build with you in general. They feel like they messed up everything. So if that connects for you, then Page of Pentacles could definitely be an apology, or like a, hey, how you been? I miss you. Or, hey, how you been? It's been so long. Let's get together. That type of vibration. They know they messed up everything, but they want to still make things right and or continue or start something. All right. Aquarius, you were the best thing in my life, and the moon. So Aquarius feels like you were the best thing that ever happened to them, and they're really uncertain about the mystery. They're really uncertain about the future of this connection. Three of Swords, yeah. They're very fearful of pain and destruction and difficulty, and or they're fearful of having that again if they even decided to be closer to you in general. So there's a lot of hidden hurt coming in from an Aquarius, whether you could pick up on that or not intuitively. They definitely feel like you were the best thing that happened to them, but I'm not necessarily sure they're making it that known, or they could be in a way that you could pick up on it. Okay. Lastly, we have Pisces. Sorry, my throat's starting to hurt by the end, so I'm like trying to keep it together. I look for you everywhere, and the Empress. So Pisces feels like there's a high chance that they'll run into you. I feel like Pisces really values you or sees you in a way that is very abundant. And with the Empress to the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like Pisces is hoping things that change in a positive direction between the two of you, where there's possibly either A, more excitement, or you two actually run into each other in a random way. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you. Leo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Ooh, like this video if you had not already. I believe I still have about 7 Wish Flash Paper Kits on sale for this drop. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, the flash paper is down below in my Etsy shop link. Money Drawing Water, I'm pretty sure there is some on sale left as well, if you would like to get that for yourself too. And I have one more lucky order from this drop, receiving a golden 100. And I know a bunch of you already received one from the last orders. I hope it was a beautiful surprise. And if you want to have one for yourself, I am going to create a kit where the golden 100 just comes in it. So it's going to be the Miss Machiste All Things kit, where you get everything and you get the golden 100. You get the money water, you get the Wish Flash Paper, you get the golden 100, and all my extra goodies that I'll be throwing in there. So thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. You can find that link down below. Have a great week ahead, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.